And hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. This is Philip, and in this tutorial I'm going to explain and explore an amazing and powerful alternative for Zapier AI. This is called Bardeen, and it's used for AI workflow automation where you can link between different applications and softwares using it. So without any further delay, let's jump right in. So in order to start using Bardeen, you will need to add its extension to Google Chrome or whatever the browser that you are using. So since in this tutorial I'm using Google Chrome, I will just add the extension and jump right in. Now I'm going to click on Add to Chrome and wait for a couple of seconds. So after downloading the extension and using our email to sign up, now it's connecting to its database. It's just a matter of few seconds and it will be all ready. So this is the landing page that you will get once you finish this process. And in order to start creating your automations, you will find this left menu. So you can hit this create automation button, and you can also write whatever you want so that you can use AI to build your automation for you, or you can just go to build manually, on the bottom. So once you do this, you will find that you have two parts of automations. The first part is the trigger, which is the event that once it's triggered or once it's activated, the other sequence of actions will happen. So we have here triggers, which is the reason or the cause, and we have the actions, which are the result. In triggers, you will find that you have two options, whether you can use your trigger as a time line or a time plan, which is a schedule, or you can use your trigger as a specific event which once happen, it will activate the other sequence of steps. So in order to start exploring both, by clicking on schedule, you will find this type of trigger will ask you about the timeline that you want to use. So let's say, for example, that you want to use now, which means that your event will be activated at this specific second, or you can just delay it to a specific hour if you want. So I'm going to choose now, and I'm going to choose the frequency as repeat daily. So in this event, or in this case, I'm using Bardeen to remind me about a specific update, or remind one of my teammates, or ask my teammates about a specific update daily for let's say for after occurrences, and I'm going to use 7 times. So it means that it will keep reminding my teammates, or it will keep reminding me that we need the update every day for a whole week. So this is the trigger that a specific event will happen daily for 7 whole days or for a whole week. And if you want to decide what the action that will be activated, you can head to this plus sign and choose the action that you want. So you can add an action, you can add a condition, or you can add a loop. So I'm going to add a new action, and I'm going to choose to create. Then I'm going to link Bardeen with my Gmail. Let's search for this list. Create draft email. Let's search for the word email and see what will appear. So I'm going to pick this create draft email as my action. So now Bardeen will ask me to connect my Gmail so that I can send or use Gmail in conjunction with Bardeen. So I just give the permission, and it's done. So now I can head and complete my step by choosing new action, then choose to create and choose the word email, then choose create a draft email, Next, I'm going to compose this email. So I'm going to send, let's say I want to send to one of my teammates asking him about an update daily for a whole week. So I'm going to write the email that I'm interested in sending this email to. Then I'm going to leave the CC empty, and I'm going to write the subject as daily update, then the body as can you send me the daily update. Now I'm going to press on done, then I'm going to press on done here, then I will need to name the automation. I will name it daily update, and I'm going to save. Now let's see our test email to see if it works. If I went to my email, I will not find anything because we have one last step, which is switching this button to the activate side, and now it's activated. So if I went again to my email and I clicked on the refresh button, so I still get nothing, and I think I have identified the problem, which is because I made the action as creating a draft email instead of sending it. So if I want to edit on a specific automation that I have created, I can go to open in builder, then I can go to this stage, delete it like this, and click on the add new action, then search for send email, and here we have got our correct command this time. So by clicking on it, I will be able again to adjust the recipients as well as the subject and the body. So I'm going to head to the subject, write daily update, then the body I'm going to write please send me the daily update, then I'm going to click on done, and I'm going to click on done here to save these edits. And now let's wait for a couple of seconds for it to complete the update, then visit our test email to check if it's activated or not. So by refreshing now, almost there. And now we can see this email at the top, and if we opened it, we will find that the email has been successfully sent. So this is the first type of trigger that you can use. By going to another trigger, so let's just delete this automation to prevent any overlap. By going to create automation, then choose build manually. Now we can try the other type of triggers, which is when something happens. So let's suppose that I am a specific person who is tracking a specific Google Sheet. So for example, if I'm a teacher and I have this schedule of subjects with the students, and I want to get notified once a specific row is added to this spreadsheet, which means that either a student is added or another subject is added. So I can do this by going to Google Sheets, write Google Sheets here, and when a row is added or updated in a Google Sheet, and I will have to connect to Google Sheets first. So after connecting, I'm going to choose when something happens, then search for Google Sheets again, choose when a row is added or updated in a Google Sheet, and now I will have to identify the Google Sheet I want, which is this one, and I'm going to open this one in front of you to know how it's structured. So this is mainly it. Of course, it's not like subjects and this thing that I have explained before, but it's just an example. So this is the sheet I'm working on. So I just want to reach to its end to add a new row and check if it's going to activate my automation or not. So it's a pretty much big sheet. So let's just stop here at the end of the sheet. And now by going again to my automation and choose the next action, which is again sending an email to notify me. So I'm going to write send an email, and I'm going to do exactly the same previous steps. However, you can change these steps to any other type of steps that you are interested in. You can, for example, add an event to your calendar or any other source of integration with other applications and platforms. So I'm just going to use Gmail for the sake of this tutorial to make it simple. And now I'm going to write the subject as notification. Then I'm going to write the body as a new student is added, or whatever you want to add. Then I'm going to press on done, then press on done here, and I'm going to name this automation as new students. Then press on save. And now let's test our automation after activating it as we did before. So now it's ready. So I'm going to this Google Sheet and I'm going to add a new row, which is 51. I think I just scrolled down by mistake. No, I scrolled to the right. Okay, let's reach to the end again. And I'm going to write the student number 51, and his name is going to be Philip. And now I'm going to check for my Gmail once more, and I'm going to refresh. And now you can see that we have received an email. So if I opened this email, you'll find that a new student is added. So basically this is how easy you can apply automations using Bardeen between different applications, and I want you to see how much it's comprehensive and it contains various apps. So I'm going to click on create automation, or maybe it's easier to click on explore. So by going to explore in here, then click on automations by app and click on this drop down menu, you can see how many applications that you can use with Bardeen. So you can use all these applications. So there are thousands of different applications that you can use. So it's dependent on your own usage and your own purpose that will fit which applications that you are going to use in your automation. Even if you are not sure about how to use Bardeen, you can head to create automation on the top left, and you will find this AI that will help you. Whenever you write any specific thing in this bar, it will give you suggestions. You can also find different examples here. For example, it shows us an automation in which it contains exportation of a LinkedIn profile to Google Sheet and send to email. You can also click on more to find many other preset types of automations that will be helpful for you. We can also select one of these automations to find how they look like from the inside. So I can click on try it out and see how it's built in the builder of Bardeen. So this type of automation is using scraping. So it scraped data from LinkedIn, then it add rows to Google Sheet, and finally it send an email to a specific recipient. So if you are satisfied with this template, you can click on yes, save and run. However, if you want to make some edits in this template, you can click on edit in builder, where you will be able to access each specific step, and you can also add steps before the first step, and you can add steps at the end as well. So this is pretty much it, and this is how easy you can use Bardeen for your automations. And I'm going to also make some tutorials on how to use other features like scraping and like using Bardeen AI email writer and more. So if you are interested in Bordine as well as other AI tools that can help you promote your business and marketing strategies, make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you will get this content once it's prepared and uploaded on our channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you in more tutorials. Until then, take care and have a beautiful day.